the first feature of photographer and music video director Floria Sigismondi, and she creates a real sense of the era. But while there is a real dynamism to the early part of the film as the young women begin to establish themselves under the bullying eye of Fowley, there is a point where you actually want more access to their characters as the world they so desperately want to be part of becomes a hellhole. Casting Dakota Fanning as Curry was a bold stroke, and she is eye-opening in the role. She's growing up fast, that girl. Kristen Stewart is terrific as Joan Jett, and the relationship between the two is actually touching. Michael Shannon once again delivers a powerhouse performance as Fowley. This cautionary rock and roll ride is both entertaining and deflating. David?
I didn't find it deflating. I was surprisingly involved in this because I didn't think I would have too much access to it. I mean, it's not really my kind of music, and I went with misgivings, shall I put it that way, although I have a very good friend who dated Joan Jett in high school in America. I do. And so he
How thrilling, tell us all.
Well, I don't know that I should tell. I don't think there's very much to tell, actually. But so I went into the film with that kind of background knowledge. I found it totally fascinating, and I think you're absolutely right that particularly the two central women, Dakota Fanning and Kristen Stewart, are amazingly good. I think they're really terrific.
Do you know, I think it's interesting that Kristen Stewart really has to establish herself outside the Twilight series, you know?
Sure.
And I think this was actually a really bold and clever move on her part. You know, going into what is basically an independent film, and really, you know, she underplays everything, really, but she does it so well here. I was very impressed by her.
I was talking to a journalist too who knew Fowley very well. In fact, was going to write his biography.
Well, that'd be fascinating, hearing it from the other side.
And he reckoned that Michael Shannon absolutely gets the character spot on, that it's just a perfect portrayal of this really strange man. So there's a lot to enjoy in this film. As I say, I went not expecting to enjoy it, but I came out really quite captivated with having spent a couple of hours in this rather extraordinary world of women.
I think that it's, you know, it has a lovely momentum. I'm sorry it didn't go further into the areas I would have liked it to go into. Look, I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I thought it was, you know, pretty good.
I thought it was very good. I'm giving it 4.